So session 71. What would be better? Should I do my recap of like where we left off, or ask you guys to do your like rollies?
I like our rollies. We always do that.
I was going to do
first.
both, but like what order?
Yeah.
Should I go
Will you
first or
join
last?
rollies?
I'll join
I
both.
think let's do rollies first, and then you can fill in the rest.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love it. Yes. So yeah, something, and again, it's because you guys, it's not a full
Do
recap.
while we do that.
I did think that. Yeah, it's not a full recap from you guys. It's that you just something your character remembers, and then we also do the thing. Your objectives.
Our objective.
Though honestly, it's very much kill the thing, and it has been that for months. Oh, we frozen.
Nope.
Okay.
We're here.
Cool. There was also as well, I like how the recording started and I'm still just chatting. Something, I went to my D&D conference, which was very good.
Oh.
I'm now a bit stressed because I've got a bunch of emails in my inbox being like, hi, I met you at the D&D conference, can we connect? And I'm like, yes.
You network too hard.
I do network too hard. I'm like, I was like,
Network too close to the sun.
Yeah, I was like, I'm on strike. But anyway, at that, some people said they do a really cute thing at the end of their sessions, and it was they at the end, rather than just like ending and going their separate ways, they ask people. They don't ask everyone to, but they're like, does anyone have something they want to say like nice about what another player did that session? Which is really cute. And then in doing that, you gift them like inspiration for the following session. And so obviously not everyone has to do it, but it'd be cute if people did.
I love that.
Yes,
I love
you can,
that. I think
yeah.
that's really, really lovely.
Yes. And then you're obviously welcome to give me inspiration as well if you want, or just say something nice. But yeah, so we'll do that at the end, and if I forget, please do remind me. Anyway, we are, I don't know how many seconds into this, 2 minutes into this recording, so let's begin. Rollies.
Yay.
Everyone roll, with 5 of the 6 of us, everyone roll, I was gonna say a D7, everyone roll a D8.
Gosh.
I'm using the frog dice April got me.
Ew, I'm using the rabbit dice April got me.
Oh,
Let's
They're
Ah.
stuck, guys, they're stuck in the jar. Oh, now my finger's stuck. I'm having an issue.
Oh no! Okay, you're all good.
Just half the time Steph get around it.
Yeah, I was about to be like, you gotta push it further to get it out again.
It was a D8, wasn't it? D8 on the frog. I can't see what Ellen got.
Oh, I got a 1.
A 1. So that's Steph. So Wraith.
Hey.
Something you remember from before.
Wraith last session was spitting metal. She was spitting metal out of veins. Big talks with her brother, big talks with everyone. Did a terrible job about being cagey. And she is spitting metal from her veins and has silver in her hair and some in her horns that she didn't know about because it's so small. Because she is, we assume, gaining some power from Dis, the Iron City of Dis / the Second Circle, which is she knew about for a little while, but now the whole party knows, and it's like on the timeline further down. Wraith needs to go back to hell because this is happening. That was, and then she had a nightmare about turning to metal.
She did have a nightmare about turning metal. And yeah, she woke up and was like, huh?
Yikes.
And then before she could react, something much else happened.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that later. Right. Let's roll a D20. Let's roll a D20.
I'm just gonna roll for funsies.
Yeah,
but I'm
roll
not
for
actually
fun,
going
mate.
to do
You can go again.
it. Funsies.
A 17.
Ooh!
Oh,
And
April.
Roasted it.
That's 20. What a way to spend a 20.
Yeah.
Rat is stressed as fuck based on the fact, like, there were already many timers that he was concerned about, but now it's like, oh great, she might turn to fucking metal if we don't get her back to hell pronto. Wants to kill Dis. The anger is rising against his brother-in-law. Just bad time. Just a bad day for Raph. It's not gone well. He doesn't he's terrified of this thing they've got to fight. Does not think we stand a very good chance if he's honest about it.
It's not good.
Might already be gone.
Indeed. Did I do the sendings last session? I can't remember. Maybe.
Yes.
You did. Yeah, I think you did.
You did. You sended Zariel and Mum.
Yes. Yes, so looks like I have to wait till the Celestial event that's coming to find out some bits about the deal that I made that I cannot remember.
I told you that. I was like, Celestial event. Maybe
And
we should
also
wait
that-
around further in the session rather than just watching the last 5 minutes. And goodness,
That's also the Dukes of Hell can leave Hell during a celestial event.
Oh yes, I forgot about that one.
Didn't know that till last session.
Oh fuck, they might pull up.
Maybe.
I hadn't thought about that. Right. Now I'm stressed. Okay, that's me.
Love it. Right, us remaining ones. A D12, please.
Give me a second. Just get my webcam so then I can be with you.
Yay!
Were you actually here for the last session, Eleanor?
No.
Bloody hell, were you not?
Yeah.
They were just rolling, so I was like, maybe I forgot that, but I remembered because I know my thing. I was like, I don't think Eleanor saw.
I watched the recording 45 minutes ago. Ella was not there.
I watched it 10 minutes ago. I was obviously not looking.
Oh yeah, I'm still rolling, and I'll just be like, who's to say?
So sorry.
What are we rolling? No, it's
A
okay. A
D12.
D12.
We'll do
This
it
whole thing was so that I can
Luke
get my
remembers
I was
webcam
gonna
up.
talk to Steph.
Hello.
Hi.
Right.
I like your t-shirt.
Yeah,
Thank
Livery.
you.
nice.
It's my pajamas.
I won. Right, what do I remember from last session? Obviously, only the last 5 minutes, I didn't even know it was there. But what actually did happen, I think you were just walking for like the whole session. I think the whole 2-hour session was just you walked from the station to your rooms. You told Jens along the way that his friend was in jail. Just dropped that bomb. Was like,
Yeah.
no preamble. Toki wandered over. I felt with the intentions to be like, hey, how you doing? Hi. And just went, he's in jail. And Jens was like, what? But yeah, then you guys went upstairs. You had some chats that Steph has referred to. And then all went to bed. I had people roll a wisdom save. And then people got different rolls. And then had nightmares around that. Which we'll get to. That's what I remember. It was like 4 weeks ago or something.
How
Yes,
long
it's
Took
good.
forever.
I was trying to raise my hand, but I realised I can't raise it that far because it just goes off screen. Sorry.
Where you can
I
put
was
your
like,
hands
what are
up.
you doing?
I'm like,
You were just having fun.
Yeah,
I
I was
was-
actually just
well,
having a moment.
Pose.
I was
Steph,
having a great
pose.
time. But I just wanted to say, because I've just worked it out via the notebook, because I was working out what day it was, because it's Frista, I believe, because
Hmm.
it was being Tharda night, so we
Yeah.
moved on to a new day. And I was trying to remember what the name of the day was called, Frista. So I was looking back. We haven't played a Frista since session 45.
Damn.
Wow.
What's happened? A year?
We haven't
I mean,
because it was
Fristas
downtime
have
for the last
happened,
ones.
but it was downtime.
I've got it was session 42 to 44 was the Fristas.
Ah.
That lasted. You covered. That was when you lost time. The last Frista we had was when you guys lost time. We did the time jump.
Oh
Yeah.
that was for our 1 year
A
anniversary.
full
So a year.
Wow.
year
2.5
ago.
A week and a year, bro.
I mean, we had downtime Fristas, which we just lost.
Yeah, we did have downtime for instance. Look, I had full intention of this campaign being snappy, going quick. It's not working. I just don't do that. It just can't happen at D&D. I think
We
people
love
said
a
that
chat.
before,
We
but
love a
it's
chat.
a universal experience. Amazing.
If D&D goes fast, it ain't D&D. Like,
I need to update the Renskis thing then, because it is actually, and you are correct, Frista the 22nd.
Does that mean it's Alanis' birthday tomorrow?
Correct.
fuck me.
Correct.
Good
Yeah.
know. Like a little note of that.
But, you know what? I could do this in a minute, but I'm going to do it now. Frista to do. I always forget there's a T in Frista. I don't think there is. It's Frista. No, there is a T. Oh,
There is a T.
I
alright
thought
then.
there was a T.
I do. Learn something new every day, don't you? About your world. And it's like 2 a.m. Anyway, that was my recap and what I remember, and what I remember is that Frista is spelled with a T. It's going to be spelled without a T in many document all over the place. Right, roll for the last couple. Let's do a D100. Let's go crazy.
Ooh.
Go for it.
Really scary because I don't know how they work. Right. How do I represent this with my hands?
Oh, I understand.
Yeah, I don't have enough picture.
Okay, what if I'll be, just the way it makes sense on my screen, I'll be Eleanor's 10 and you can be your decimal. And then Chloe can be your 10 and Steph can be your decimal. That makes
Okay.
sense. It's like if you got
What's the
31,
decimal?
Eleanor, I'd be like 3 and you'd be like 1.
I see.
Right. So
You're 10,
I'm
Chloe.
yeah,
What number do you want me to do?
you do a 4.
There we go.
What number should I do, Eleanor?
You should do a 6.
So we've got 60 and a 64. Zulaine. Crazy. That's very close.
Close.
Something in the air. So Chloe, what happened with Toki? What did Toki remember last time?
We'll say I roll D100s a lot, and I very rarely roll that high.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
I'm trying to talk to Galen, I
Literally.
never roll it.
Averaging like
I love
30.
to roll a 64. Yeah.
Yeah.
Toki remembers from last session. The most important thing I think happened, the only thing we need to worry about, is that he spoke to everyone's best friend Frida. He's sending to Frida,
News to
who
me.
said,
I'm glad we played this game.
who said, "Hi, Toki from the tunnels. I'm all right.
Yes.
Session was cool.
Spotted brother with some pirates, managed to escape, killed a couple, you good." And after ascertaining that Frida was fine and back on his bullshit, he was like, I'm not wasting another third level spell on that. I'm not gonna
I
respond
think
to
he
that.
just didn't go back to it. It was a bit,
No.
hey, we're fine, by the way.
Well,
We're in a different country.
I messaged him first to say, did you get out all right? We spoke to your brother. He's a bit worried. Maybe you should check in with him. And Frida just told me some nonsense about killing some pirates, so he's fine.
Also,
It's fine then.
We don't have to worry about him anymore.
I love that you wouldn't waste any more spells on him despite the fact that we're going to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that. That's so
The
good.
others. I can't remember. But
I love
either
it.
way, I didn't need to get into a dialogue with Frida.
Who does anyone?
Sometimes you have to go no contact.
Sometimes you do.
Yeah,
Taking yourself
fair
out
for
the narrative,
everyone.
man.
Toki went do not disturb. Toki's like, I'm on airplane mode. Amazing. Eleanor, roll D4.
Love to. D4.
Amazing. I'm going to do something crazy.
Oh.
Eleanor, you can ask someone a question.
Oh.
Something that has come up. Would you like expanded
Unprecedented.
on? We will still do a little recap. I'll ask Steph to do it. Because she's done the homework. And yeah, Eleanor, what's something that you missed? And tell me a little bit more about that. Or if it's
I don't-
unrelated to anything at all that
It is
anyone
kind of
has said.
unrelated to anything. I'm remembering the end of session 69 and us all being time to go away and warn the others about our fears. Is that a conversation that we had?
No.
Great. So
It's
glad.
actually smart.
So happy for
that
us.
didn't happen.
That would be smart to do, and we definitely did not do it.
So did you just talk about some bullshit for the whole session?
So,
Plan, I think.
so here's
And
what happened.
a brilliant
We-
segue, Steph.
So here's what happened. We left Mina and her crew, and then it was pouring with rain to the point where Wraith did not use the rod of anti-damp because she was already so soaked. And she was all peeved off because she's like, I've been so nice to people recently, and I keep being made to do things because of it. So she was pissed off, being like, maybe we don't even go to the cable car place. Maybe we just walk down the mountain like they've said, and we walk on our way.
Oh.
But then Alanis was like, you'll get to say I told you so if they fail. So we could do that. So we're probably going to still check on them. And then we walked back to the tavern where Toki then spoke to Jens. And Jens gave us his version of events when they went back down to check, which was basically like the creature exists somewhere in the dark, like in the shadows. They weren't touched physically or like physically attacked, but they felt like the threat of it was there. And like terrifying fear. There's like noises in the dark, noises that shouldn't be there, like noises he'd heard long ago that like were traumatic, that sort of came ringing out the dark towards him. Noted very carefully that to get back up the escalator, not the escalator, the cable car. Thank you.
A fucking big escalator.
Get up the cable car.
The operating station is much different, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spooky.
Yeah. To get back up the cable car, Jens had to go back into the station, turn a key in like the operating section, and then run and like jump onto the cable car.
Oh, good.
So there was that, and then Wraith going grey with like silver in her hair. Which she found.
iron.
Wraith going iron. She was picking at some splinters she got from falling into the crates, and one of them, Lannis pulled one out for her, and it was like this long, made of iron. And she then showed that she was going grey, but hiding it behind her braids, and that's part of her coming into her power as part of the second. So she needs to go back to hell at some point in the timeline. Some point in the timeline.
We were already going at some point, weren't we?
Exactly.
We'll just have to push that up in the schedule.
Yeah, she's viewing that as that's a me problem, not necessarily a we problem. But it's on the bucket list. And then we did our sendings, and then we went to bed and had bad dreams.
Beautiful. Well, at least I missed my bad dream. Lucas slept like a baby.
Yeah. It's right, not everyone did. It was a rolly situation. Wraith and Cookie.
Does anyone else have anything else that they want to chip in from from that they or their character did?
No.
Cool.
Oh, good.
Nice. Okay, let's just wrap it up with objectives. What's everyone's objective? Is it the same as it always has been? Or anything, let's say, you know what, you can't choose, go down the mountain and defeat the thing. What else do you want to do?
I want to stop
D&D
Toki.
than that.
I want to stop Toki screaming and having a bad dream.
Yeah.
Because I've had practice with Wrath.
I love it.
Yeah, Toki's got a very bad pain in his head, which he would like to make go away. Get him some ibuprofen.
Good. Luca?
If we are successful, and I realise this might not be same day, but I do want to try and get that guy out of jail.
Oh, I love that.
Oh gosh. Jeez.
Oren.
I got low-key attached to Oren. Like, yeah, he fucked up, but
Don't we all?
they're having a really bad time.
If it makes you feel better, Toki spoke with Jens about Oren. Toki was so gentle about it. Hot.
Look, it was very far into the session. Everyone wanted to go to bed. I felt like we needed to wrap
Like
things up.
bullet points. And Jens was going to go check on Oren,
Excellent.
but still a great objective.
I love that. April Wrath?
No, you say it's silly that guy break them out of prison.
Break them out.
It's just a bit arson. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Who hasn't blown some shit
Well,
up in a
that
while?
doesn't get
Pretty much.
sound. Stunning. I love it. Well, thank you all very much. That was very helpful. Very fun. So we will rejoin everybody in your little bedroom in the Bratislava Tavern. And as we've said, a couple of you are having nightmares. Wraith was having a nightmare about turning to solid iron. The last thing she was able to see. her brother and her friends reaching for them, unable to, before her eyes turn to iron, she loses her sight. Wraith wakes up, stock still, frozen, just staring up at the ceiling. Alanis, who was awake, noticed that Wraith wasn't alright and was going to say something, but before she could, Toki awoke screaming, because in Toki's dream, he was trying out a new running route in Santanto. He was going up the Traders Bank, past all the shops and the fancy bars, and then in his dream, on his run, he stumbled, and when he righted himself, he was sitting outside with his friends, with you guys, in Guadarisma. Nope, wrong. In Elanil. And he's looking at pros and cons of publishing this project as per the request that he got from Monster Asta Blackwood. The scene then split, and he saw scenarios of the two paths he could have taken, one crumpling up the request, the other posting it and accepting. And the one where he did the truth, one where he did publish it, the one that you're living, suddenly Toki got a sharp pain in his head and he woke screaming in agony, green light emanating from his heart around his eye. Toki, you can't see the green light because the pain in your head is so bad that when you're screaming, open your eyes, you can't see anything. It's like a blacked out migraine. Alanis is there, and we'll be here in a few minutes. But what are the rest of you doing? Wraith, if this was combat, you would get like advantage on initiative because you were already awake. But the rest of you are like immediately woken by Toki screaming.
I think Wraith would like bolt to Toki wherever his bed is in the room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you see Toki's eyes like open. He's awake. But Toki, what do you think you're like doing? Like you're lying down in bed, you can't really see. It's been like 2 seconds. You're screaming agony, and you're kind of aware of someone rushing over to you.
I think Toki, almost without realizing, his rabbit pendant is also glowing. Whether you can see it or not through the green light, I don't know. But yeah, he's like, without thinking, cast light. I think both as a like reaction to waking up from a nightmare and the fact that he can't see. That's just his instinct, and is probably like scrabbling, reaching out to whatever person he can sense coming towards him.
Yeah.
I think Race will be like, okay, right. and try and grab Toki's hand while they're scrabbling.
Yeah.
Lambo?
No, it's Wraith. It's Wraith.
Right. It hurts really bad.
Okay, alright. Alanis. Well, Alanis is there, but a healing potion then, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would reach for a healing potion if Toki was in pain.
Yeah.
And I will press it to Toki's lips and give Toki a healing potion.
Yeah, Toki, you feel something cool and glass rest against your lips, and kind of like a what? I mean, what do you think people think healing potions taste like? It kind of like, I think it's nice and cooling, almost like the feeling of putting something like Vicks on you, sort of like that, but like as if it were a drink. And I think it tastes nice, like not too sweet. It's, I think, probably like thicker than water, but not
Kind of
like,
viscous-y,
yeah,
like.
yeah.
I've
Easier
always
to be
pictured
without
like
the
a
stickiness.
like a bitter undertone though, or an aftertaste, like the
maybe,
herbally
yeah.
bitter.
Yeah, maybe a sort of like, not quite aniseed, because I don't like that. But something a bit, I was sort of thinking cinnamon, but maybe not as like rich as that, but something, a unique
My
kind of-
brain
yeah.
went like Jägermeister-y herbal,
Ooh, okay.
which
Yeah,
isn't
yeah,
necessarily
yeah.
nice,
What's
but
that? What is the Jägermeister taste? There
You
is
have
like
it.
no,
It's been 10 years since I've tasted
Red Bull.
Jägermeister. I could not tell you.
but like, there's like a word for that herbliness. I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, are you looking up stuff?
Yep.
Good to know. But yeah, it's got that kind of cooling, semi-comforting, but you feel it against your lips.
I will drink it.
Yeah. Nice. You drink it, and as you do, you haven't lost any hit points, but the pain fades to like a throbbing, almost like a bruise. Like you your head and your brain has been through something, and you are no longer getting like sharp pain, like your head is splitting apart and your brain is on fire, but instead it just feels tender, and your sight kind of returns to you. Like there's a few black spots still, but like as you blink furiously, those start to like fade as well. And I'll say the green light has faded as well. Now that's gone. That sort of has gone before you took the healing potion, like when you sort of like around when you like grabbed Wraith's hand, and sort of timeline wise, like probably after like 6 seconds after waking, that faded, but light from your rabbit pendant is still shining, and it's like one of the first things you see, just this yellow light, Wraith's face, Wraith's hand, and then the room around you.
Easy, just take a breath or two.
Yeah, thanks. I'm gonna dismiss the light.
It's gone.
And then I guess we're in darkness, so I will scrabble around for an actual lamp to turn on.
Nice, amazing.
But I'm Toki wants rid of that light.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi, Izzy.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Very good. Yeah, we're good. We are replaying last session because it was a little bit ago and we sort of had to end it. So Toki's just woken up, has gotten rid of the sharp pain in his head, and Ray's given him a healing potion to help with like the pain. And that is where we are at. Yes. Outside of Toki and Wraith, Luca, Wrath, what are you doing? And Alanis as well. Alanis, if you remember, you were already awake because you'd woken up early, as you do. But the other two were kind of still sleeping when Toki screamed and woke everyone up. So what are you guys up to?
Also gone to Toki, but like Wraith has got there first, and I don't want to crowd him, and I can't heal anything. So like probably searching in my bag for extra healing potions. Should anyone be like, we need another healing potion, I can be like, here they are.
Nice, I like that. Yeah. That's cute. You're standing there, kind of ready with like
Ready.
a version of,
Because
like,
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wrath, how about you?
I think. I just could not read for a second. I think Wrath immediately just casts Detect Magic and tries to sense what's happening.
Mhm.
I mean, was Wrath there the last time? We had this discussion last time. Was Wrath there the last time this happened, or was it?
We did, yes.
Nice.
No,
Yeah, okay, go, cool.
you weren't there
No,
because you died.
Okay.
But I think you know that this has happened before.
Yeah.
It's
We
come
had
up in discussion,
discussed.
but you went there.
Cool. I'll just cast Detect Magic, particularly focusing on Toki then, based on what I have been told by
Yes.
most of my friends.
Nice one. Roll me at advantage because you're casting Detect Magic with it. I'll let you choose the skill. Like I was sort of thinking like Arcana or Medicine or Investigation, but what angle are you trying to get out of this? Are you like, how do I make this stop? How is this hurting him? What is the cause of this? Does it have any implications? Like a deeper why is this happening?
Yeah.
You decide that and then pick the skill that you think connects best to it.
Wrath doesn't have any medical inclination, and the only way he does is through the arcane. So I think he's coming from it in which way he can help best.
Yeah.
He doesn't believe that him doing any kind of medical check will help.
No.
He thinks it'll probably make it worse. So Arcana.
Cool. And what's the sort of, like I say, like what's your reasoning for doing this, like kind of investigation? Like it's obviously like you say to help, but like what would you want to sort of look into?
Well, he might have stopped screaming by this point, but it's like trying to detect if there's anything that's like would have caused him to have this reaction. Any school of magic which is currently present in his body. Any kind of residual magic based on what they had ascertained last time, based on what this screen might connect to.
Yep. Nice. Excellent. Cool. Go for it. Roll your Arcana at advantage.
The rolling that shit now. The nat 20 was gone on the beginning one. God damn it. Okay. Roll the 8 plus 11. 19.
19. Nice one.
Not bad.
I rolled a 6 and an 8. It's the mod that's good.
Amazing. So yes, you reach out to Detect Magic, and I think School of Magic, I think with a 19, even with a 19, you can't detect a specific school of magic in terms of like having left a kind of residue sort of thing. But I think by doing that, you ascertain it definitely wasn't like a spell that has been cast. It wasn't something that's happening like in the moment, and you immediately connect the dots with like the curse that Toki has, with this being very similar to how it happened before. Yeah, you get the sense that this is something that, like you say, was triggered. It reads more to you like a trap that was triggered rather than someone actively deciding to do something.
Interesting. When you say like trap as in like this was always there waiting to be triggered within the curse, maybe? Or am I misinterpreting?
Sorry, I keep coughing.
Sure, I might take some.
More in the sense that like there was a condition that has been met.
Sorry, mate, take a drink. Tiger.
Galen doesn't want you to say it.
Have you got a drink?
Yeah, not allowed. I do have a drink, but I feel like it's making it worse. A condition has been met that's caused this to happen. That's kind of what I mean by like trap.
Okay.
Whether or not it was like it was always there, you're not sure, but yeah, if that makes sense.
Okay. Interesting phrasing. I am intrigued. Right, once everything has calmed down per se, I will explain that, and
Nice.
particularly the condition being met recently.
Nice one.
Peculiar.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. We'll jump back to that in a bit. Alanis, what are you doing?
I think I also I don't have. Well, I have like a healing spell, but I don't think it's any better than Wraith's. I think Wraith's probably
I did a healing potion.
better. Healing potion. Yeah, I mean that's more effective than what I can do. I don't even because it's cure wounds and Tucky's not like bleeding. So I think I'm just gonna be running sort of in between everybody, trying to do something to help, but ultimately not helping. Just kind of flitting about nervously.
Oh,
You're like,
bless you.
cold flannel, water.
Yeah, does anyone want a cup of tea? Yeah.
Everyone stay calm. Everyone stay calm. Take a deep breath. Everyone stay calm.
Yeah. Roll a charisma check.
Oh no.
Persuasion.
I'm not good at charisma. It'll be an 8.
Yeah, no one really hears you. You kind of say it just as Wrath casts that detect magic, and there's a sort of like woomph that goes out into the room. And I think whoever you're closest to, let's say Luca, hears you and kind of like nods at you and is holding like 3 healing potions, like we're calm. And you're sort of joined in this solidarity moment of being like, yeah, we're so calm, this is all under control, and it's literally fine. I think up to you if it reassures you, like saying that.
No.
Yes, is what's happening. So everyone's up, kind of Alana's moving around, Luca's standing there just like healing potions, Wrath is casting some magic. Toki, are you still lying on the bed?
I think he's sitting up in bed.
Yeah.
I think he's got up, but he's
Yeah.
he's up.
Yeah, you're sat up, and Wraith, having pressed a healing potion to his lips, are you still like holding his hand?
I think I'm still holding his hands, but I sit back and just sit perched on the side of the bed.
Cute.
Just give it in space.
Yeah, love it. Yeah, Toki and Wraith then. What are you like doing or saying in this moment before we come back to Wrath with his little explanation?
Sorry, I'm alright. Nobody panic. I'm alright.
I don't think
I'm
anyone's.
fine.
We're not panicking. Oh, and she'll glance around at the rest of everyone.
Nobody panic.
You
Nobody
will
said don't
shoot a
panic.
look
We're
No
not
one's panicking.
Alana. Sorry, I woke you
So
up.
chill.
We wake up to screaming often, it's fine.
I was already up.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. Anyway,
You don't need to apologise for a bad dream.
wasn't even that bad. Is the thing. My head just really hurts.
Might have been a little bad. It didn't seem to notice last time, but you had a rather glowing effect again.
Did I?
Green, bright, same headache you seemed to have last time.
And you all saw the green light?
I glance back at the others for confirmation.
I saw a green light.
Oh.
So Gatsby coded.
I was just
Yeah,
about to
it's on the pier.
Who doesn't represent anything?
Doesn't mean anything.
Right. But last time I was praying. This time I wasn't praying. I was asleep.
Did anything happen while you were asleep? Like, did you have a dream or anything? Did something freaky happen?
I mean, I was just dreaming about when I was asking you guys about whether I should publish the funding or not. It was just
That's boring.
us having a conversation around the. I mean, I guess I kind of saw both possibilities, like if I had and if I hadn't, and then just I was awake and you were all here and the light was on and my head really hurt.
I think Wraith is very Wraith is very pensive for a moment, like obviously deep thinking. And then the contract that you sent to Asta,
Mm-hmm.
is that technically not a deal? I'm not saying you've made a deal with Asta, but it's a form of contract, it's a form of deal making. If we associated the light tentatively to what's that, the third last time, if there was any form of deal made, would they not be unhappy about another deal being made in a roundabout way? I may be stretching, maybe I'm obsessing about deals. Gosh, is this what my life's gonna be like in the second?
You are the one that thinks about deals a lot more than the rest of us. But I haven't. They would be unhappy because you think I've made a deal with them already. I don't know anything about the third or nothing other than what you told me last time.
Correct me if I'm wrong, DM.
Mhm.
If deals don't necessarily, like Wraith could make a deal, sure, for herself,
Mhm.
but Wraith has also had deals made for her, like Dad
Yes,
married
I
me off
suppose
to,
with the marriage
as a
contract,
deal.
yes.
Yeah. So Wraith will mention that, explaining that deals don't necessarily have to be made by yourself.
Roll insight check, Ray.
Yeah.
It's sort of against yourself.
Yeah. And it might be that I was never mine to begin with. It's very good. That is a 29.
Nice one. In this kind of moment, and you've realized it before, but as you're saying it, you're a little bit like, I don't know if that would work because, and it hurts to realize it or realize it again, but you were not a person in that deal. You were a commodity that was being traded. It was like you, not worthless because you were worth quite a lot, but you were like, the deal was between Mephistopheles and your dad. You were part of it because you were like the dining room table your dad was selling to Mephistopheles, is how you were part of that. So it wasn't even like the deal was made on your behalf. You, as the dining room table, were the deal. But then all of a sudden the dining room table grew sentience and decided it didn't want to be a part of that anymore and ran away.
Yeah. I want to live in another house.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, I don't want to be a dining room table anymore. And then it's like, well, I paid for a dining room table, I sold a dining room table, there is no dining room table anymore. And just sort of like the concept of the maiden doesn't exist anymore. I destroyed that. And you're sort of like, that personal kind of like realization comes to you as you're sort of saying that and explaining that. And then I think you also in this moment become aware of how little you know about how the second works with deals. But you do know that they I think it dawns on you that in a moment of like almost insecurity, and up to you how that would like manifest in Wraith. But I think you're like, should I not be like the subject matter expert on deals and like deal making and contracts in hell? And you know more about it than anyone in the party for sure, but you realize in the moment you're not an expert on this. And you're like, wait, can deals be made on the behalf of another person? Because I think everything Dis has maybe told you and been teaching you about deals, especially in the second, like there has to be a form of like consent there. Someone has to willingly agree to do something, like be part of a deal. They can be tricked into it, but they have to say, yes, this is a deal and I'm part of it. Whether that is the same outside of the second, whether that is this is the bit where you're like, oh, I feel like I should know more, because you're like, okay, is this like a law of nature? Like physically, magically, deals cannot happen unless that person is aware of it, or is it just like an ethics thing in the second? You're like, I actually don't know. As well, I think you're aware that the concept of deals obviously exists in the rest of the hells, but it's the second that's like known for it. Other like circles do make deals, don't get me wrong, but not in the like commonplace transactional way that the second does. Yeah, kind of all comes to you.
They do it in a bread and butter sense.
Yes, exactly. Like that is their bread and butter. And like while other circles have more going for them, like the third is like hubris, I think. They would like collect souls that like have, maybe traded their lives away in the pursuit of hubris, or some at death divine thing that no one really knows or understands decided that because of their hubris and on some ununderstandable moral scale they deserve to go to a bad afterlife, they get sucked towards the circle of hubris. Whereas like the second is more like, no, you are contracted to come here.
Cool. Wraith will be explaining well, no, you could make a deal from somebody else's behalf, because that is no. I know she's still holding Toki's hand while she's doing it, and she's trying to like gesture while she's doing it, and you're just shaking
Wraith
Toki's
goes
hand.
somewhere else for a second.
Fuck, I'm gonna have to do more reading. I'm gonna have to get a tutor. Oh, never mind.
I don't know that that's the main concern right now.
No, ignore me. I didn't get much sleep either. Okay. How are you feeling now?
Better. The potion helped. My head still kind of hurts, but it's not screaming. Grabbing the first person I see there, and I will realise that we're still holding hands and let go of your hand. I'm more concerned that it's happened twice now in quite quick succession. And does anyone remember what session it happened last? Because I've been trying to figure out, but I can't.
I had it last session. I found it. Bear with me 30 seconds. Keep going.
No, you're right. I mean, I've gone... It's never happened before, and now it's happened twice in a matter of a month, potentially. I don't like that it's more frequent, and I don't like having a curse that I don't know anything about, and I don't like that it's impacting all of you now.
Well, that doesn't matter. In fact, okay, someone correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't it related to the last time it happened? Was related to Ra? Something happening to Ra?
After Wrath died, I prayed to Galen, and that's the first time it happened. It knocked me out.
And
but
now
Wraith
had a weird thing happening to her, and it happened again.
Yeah, maybe I'm just really upset about whenever you guys get hurt. This is how it manifests.
Aw, he's so worried about us.
I don't like
Galen
those.
sent you to be the twins' guardian angel.
Oh.
Was gonna have one of those. We had Dazriel.
Wrath, you can come in and say your bit now about like what you learned on the detect magic and everything, or you can already have said that.
Building on that kind of follows well. that the curse was seemingly triggered by like a condition being met. So yeah, kind of further builds on well trying to figure out what that condition was. Whether it was you agreeing to work. I saw that happen to Wraith. But that happening to Wraith happened very recently. Is the only reason I would think not. Like that was hours ago. And the thing happening to after Wrath died, that happened quite a while after Wrath died, right? It wasn't immediate. It was
a couple of days, a day or two.
Yeah.
I think it was a day or two, but yeah. I do think that was more related because that was instant in that I prayed to Galen and as I was praying.
Yeah. Okay.
I got knocked out, so maybe it is to do with Asta.
I found it. It's session 21 that this
21.
happened.
I was just looking, I was thinking, I think it was 21 or 20, which was session 21 was the 9th to the 12th of 9th to the 11th.
9th to the 11th.
It's been a month and 10 days ish.
And you took a lot of psychic damage then.
Good.
Yeah, I mean this.
What was the nature of the Brad's game on then?
I think I was upset that you had died.
Naturally, Saki, come on.
But I guess I was maybe upset at Galen.
Ooh, okay.
We saw the fortune teller as well.
Yeah.
So you had your future told to you, and you've just had a dream about your potential future.
And the fortune teller told me something really creepy about a greenie.
Yeah, yours was really creepy.
Yeah.
And through the drifts, the snowy
Everyone else was really nice, and yours was quite creepy.
Yeah.
send a dismal sheen, nor shapes of men, nor beasts we ken, the ice was all between. That was Toki's.
Was that Toki's? Because I thought Toki's... No, Toki's was something like, I can see...
Decay, body, serpent, green mists. Following
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, you had both.
Which
I
is
think
where
the
the
other one
connection to the Hells. was
I think the
properly
other one was...
established.
I think she was a bit of a hack, and then I think that one green
It was
serpent...
a spark moment.
Was, yeah. Her demeanor changed a lot when she told me that one. So maybe it's... I mean, maybe it's that I shouldn't have signed the proposal because I should be focusing on Galen, so...
Well, it's the nature of what cursed you.
That curse is very
Or
old,
maybe
though.
it's-
Whether it's right or wrong is kind of difficult to say based on what the nature of the curse is. It could be that you're doing the right thing against the curse because it's a bad person that cursed you. Who knows?
That's true.
I had that we thought it was Mammon, which is from the circle
Yeah.
of corruption.
The third.
Maybe it's that you're not being corrupt enough.
That's clever. You're not corrupting Asta's wants. You're going along with it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Do you have any enemies, Toki? Like people who really hate you?
I mean, Asta.
Anyone else?
No. I'm not
Just
in
that.
the
Jeez,
habit
you've invested everything into this one motherfucker.
I'm not in the habit of making enemies like you make enemies.
Oh, come on, it's fun. You can rank them, toy with them. Oh, it's good.
I mean, I'm sure there are probably some people who've disliked me.
Toki stops at the academic rival tier.
Fair play. Fair play.
So, I mean, ideally we need to break the curse of me as like, you know,
I'm adding it to the list, don't
top
worry.
tier. I would hope it would have already been on the list.
It was on
I
the
mean,
list.
we
The list was
discussed-
just
It's
growing
at the
more
bottom
concerned.
of the list.
We're going to
We've-
bump it up in priority.
Yeah, we've got we've got the priority version of the list and we've got the timeline version of the list.
Exactly, that.
And we discussed before bed that you guys wanted to look into curse breaking for several reasons.
Yeah,
We did, and we can ask
I did research in the
Epiphania.
downtime.
when we go see her.
Yes.
She might know
Okay.
something because she's a witch, and then we were gonna go see that relic lady. She might know. I just think in the meantime we maybe need to stop this from happening again. Which, you know, I can't really control what I dream about, so
I mean, I don't think you can stop the sleeping, and you're quite faithful, so the praying.
I could,
So-
I could just not sleep, maybe. I could just drink a lot of coffee.
Raise his-
Tucky,
raise his-
Tucky, roll an insight check. It's on yourself.
Wraith's seen that with Wrath and seen how well that works before.
That is a 9.
With a 9, it's when you're talking about like I can't control what I dream about, and you cannot put your finger on it because of getting a 9. But the two that you realize the dreams you had were 2 separate dreams.
As in the dream I just had now.
Yes. Yeah, it was like you were like running was dream 1, talking to
Right.
everyone else was dream 2. And I can't give you any more than that.
Yeah.
Even though you probably were already like, yeah, it was like changed to a different dream. But I think it's so hard not to be like over-explain myself and give it away. Yeah, you're like, oh, the dream changed. And you're like, yeah, it changed. And you're on that.
Okay. Let me just write that down to mull over. You're like the dream changed, and then
It's
you're
like,
like, yeah. it
had 2
changed.
dreams.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I've put you guys in the corner, and now I
Oh,
can't.
no.
Oh,
No,
it's
it's fine,
dark.
that isn't. I just can't see April and Eleanor. I'll move you guys in a minute.
Right.
I'll bring you back.
I'm
That's
not looking at
fine.
it anyway.
No, shush.
Right, let me The dream changed.
Dream change. ...
Doki, I'm not trying to accuse anyone of anything, but
Oh.
if you have a mystery curse on you that's been here for we don't know how long,
Mm-hmm.
and it means that maybe someone has done something on your behalf, should you maybe ask your parents if they know anything?
I mean,
Oh.
I was planning on if we get to Malarton and we're going to see your brothers, maybe we'll go see my oldest brother, maybe we'll ask him. Maybe if I somehow saw Lamvel at some point, I might ask Lamvel if he knew anything. But
Your knight.
I don't think, ignoring that, I don't think writing to my mum and dad to be like, hey, I'm cursed, know anything, like, they'll come get me and then I won't be allowed to leave the house for 20 years. Like, they're not gonna be chill about it.
Talking in the
And
hutch,
so-
raising hell.
Yeah, and you guys will just have to come visit between us because we're not gonna be allowed to leave.
Have either
I
of your
don't-
parents been to hell? Sorry.
I mean, not to my knowledge. They've got 9 children. They're not doing a lot of traveling
Unlimited
anyway.
knowledge, unlimited knowledge.
A lot of fucking.
They're like, we actually got an all-inclusive. Yeah.
Yeah.
The stuff
Season
that we
pass.
like.
No, I don't know that my parents have any connection to hell. I would be very surprised if they had ever even really thought about the hells in any detail.
I think as you say that, like a bunch of memories come back to you where like just because you're a planar family, just in talking about it, and I think yeah, like solidifying that belief that you have, you just get a bunch of memories like backing that up. Sort of thing where like, I don't know, Arlie is asking if they can go to hell on holiday and like Arlie just like, over my dead body. Like, we're not going there, we've never been there, we're never gonna go. Stop asking and eat your birthday cake. Like, we've not got you a trip
And
to hell
that's
for your
exactly
birthday.
what he used to say to Toki when he wanted to go to Agios Katerina.
Exactly. It is very much the same. It's like, no, we've never been to Agios Katerina. We're never going to go to Agios Katerina. Please stop asking.
Toki's
And
like,
yeah,
watch
sort of,
me.
yeah, when you're like, they don't really consider the hells. You know, maybe you as a family were having discussions around like kind of like theology, and like the Fey deities, and then the hells were brought up, and they were like, just dismissed. Like, not dismissed as in they had like an opinion on it, like a negative opinion for any suspicious reason. They were just like, yeah, there's some nonsense. And it's literally it's nothing to do with us. Like, it's like what happens in Antarctica is nothing to do with me, not really. Like, it's like it's so far removed from their lives. They're like
they lived their whole lives in the Feywild and they've just got used to another plane with Lepard. Like, they're not thinking about any others.
No.
But yeah, to cut a long story short, I don't think it's on the cards to just ask my mum and dad about a curse. I mean, I could ask. I mean, I probably won't, sending Herschel out of nowhere because he'll be very confused. But you know, if we see him in Malatin, I could.
Feels like there's a lot hinging on going to Malatin.
You know, your brothers are maybe in Malatin. We might want to go.
I don't have a curse. A mystery curse on me.
I guess I could. I guess I could write or sending to Lamble, but I
just
don't
be
know.
a little bit vague with it. Just go to one of your brothers and be like, "Hey, have you been glowing at all?" And then you'll know if it's just you.
Oh, what? Like, you think everyone in my family is cursed?
Well, I mean, that would be one thing to rule out. I think that would be good.
Okay, I was working with that I was at least special in the curse.
I mean, you might be. We can get to that answer with one question.
Have you had like your genetics test recently, any allergy tests?
We needed to do a 23andMe.
Yeah.
We'll get information.
I guess I could maybe. I mean, I won't now because it's 2 a.m. I guess I could potentially sending to Lamble. I think I'll have to sending because one, it just cuts down on. I can't say that. I have to be vague because it's only 25 words. And two,
instead of going for brief and concise, he goes with vague.
And two, I don't know where he is, but I don't want him leaving a letter around that's like me being like, hey, I've had some weird symptoms recently. Have you had any, or do you know anything about hell? Because I don't want anyone in my family stumbling across that. So, and I don't want evidence. You know, if he brings it up later, I can just deny that I ever said it if no one else knows. But if there's physical proof,
Yeah, I mean, he was hallucinating.
Yeah, I'll sending him. Maybe I should sending him at 2 a.m. and then it adds to the idea that it might not have been real.
And then never sending anyone in your family ever again. You'll be like, I can't do that.
Oh yeah,
What?
I was sending Melahan for his birthday, but it's Melahan, he'll be fine.
For the cause.
Okay, right. Well, I'll just add potentially sending to Lamble to my to-do list. We can workshop 25 words to be like, am I cursed? Know anything about that?
Lol, JK.
Yeah, don't worry though. Don't tell anyone. We'll workshop it. We'll figure it out. My head still really hurts. But it's fine.
It might be the wine. Wraith will pass Toki some water.
Yeah, maybe I'm just hungover.
It's a potential. I mean, it's still only 2 o'clock in the morning. We might still be drunk.
Maybe this is a really bad hangover.
I mean, that's an interesting side effect, but...
Okay. And we'll just find someone to break the curse, because that'll be easy.
We need to do that anyway. We need a curse breaker with several slots.
And you've had such great, results trying to break. How long have you been trying to break your curse?
I don't even quite know how long we've actively been trying to break it, but I've
That's
had
a
it
long
on my
time.
finger a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't fill me with hope.
Yeah.
I'm trying, okay?
No, it's not. It's
Brother,
not you,
You've
Raz.
been distracted. Come on.
Fine.
No,
that happened.
no more silly boy toys. Focus.
Okay. Raz opens up his spell book and goes through his notes about breaking
Not
curses.
now. It's 2 a.m. and you need your sleep as well.
And it's so we can all work together. It's not just on you, Rath, to save me and your sister. We can save ourselves. Probably.
No damsels in this party.
Apart from me.
Nice. Sorry, I just had a vision of Wrath and Dragon. He'd be so good at it.
Yeah.
100%, bro. It might happen yet in the two campaigns.
So good. I need you to come up with what Wrath's drag name would be.
Oh, I'm thinking.
It would be so good. Okay. Yeah, obviously, if you guys want to keep talking more about this, any other checks, any other anything, you're obviously so free to. But aside from Alanis, the rest of you haven't completed a long rest yet. We're assuming you went to bed at 10, so because it's 2. So Alanis has finished her rest, and the rest of you will be done at 6 a.m. We can say that if you guys want to have gone to bed at 12, this is happening at 4, and you'll be done by 8, blah, 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 blah. But doesn't matter too much. April, your hand was up.
When this is just the last thing, I'm sure it'll come to nothing. When Detect Magic was up, was everything like magical item wise on Toki as Wrath would have expected?
It was, yes.
Cool, no problem, no worries.
Yeah, nothing with a secret agenda or anything like that. Yeah. Cool. So what are people doing? Also, what time do you want it to be?
Chico
What time
time.
do you want to wake up?
I feel like
So
we
is
went-
our... No, you go.
I feel like we went to bed early so that we could leave early.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, is our
That
plan to
sounds
be
like that.
walking all day tomorrow? Because we should probably get as early a start as we can.
Yeah.
Was there a plan to go down in Toki's ring carriage or not?
Yes. Some of
Yeah.
the trail was possible on carriage, not all, but some. It was an 8 to 10 hour walk, though most people do it in 2 days, or we risk exhaustion checks, but I don't know how that interacts with the carriage.
Yeah, you can... Let me have a look at the carriage.
It's 4 hours. And then we can resummon it, but we might not be able to do 4 hours on that track necessarily. Might be
Yeah,
bit
it might be a bit...
bitty.
Yeah.
But
Just says... it can comfortably fit up to 4 medium creatures or 6 if they squeeze. So I guess you could rest in there. I don't really know. And I know Pivonia lives
about 75%.
75% of the way down the mountain. So we will probably have to camp because we probably won't be able to make it to her in
We
a
could
day.
make it to her and then camp. It's only 8
Yeah,
to
that
10
makes sense.
hours.
Yeah, oh, okay. Maybe we start off early, aim to be at hers to rest. She
Yeah.
might not let. She might be mean to us though. She might not
She
let
might.
us.
We'll camp
Well,
outside.
we're bringing her goods. Hopefully, she'll
Yeah.
let us camp outside.
We come with a good recommendation from thingy from
Nicholas and
Mina
oh,
and Nicholas and Yenna, I suppose.
wait, I thought you meant the dead ones.
Dead ones as well.
And maybe Dabbledew knows her. Dabbledew. I assume maybe Dabbledew slept through the whole thing. Do you know Pivonia?
Dabbledew has been like, he's opened his, he's not sleeping in his chest. I think he was sleeping at like the foot of someone's bed.
You think Lucas?
Alanis or was it Luca? Like curled up and so like was awake and has been blinking around like, he's like, yeah, Pivonia, no, yeah, she's, good.
Yeah, she's decent. You think she'd let
Yeah.
us sleep
Yeah,
at
she
her?
gave us like tea and stuff, it was always like Johnson soup. And I was like, no.
I could go for some soup. Why don't you want soup?
I don't like it. It's not milk, is it? Wrong.
You liked other things as well as milk.
Well, but I do, but it doesn't mean I can't.
Specific
not like
things.
soup.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, and we don't need to be talking about this right now. I'll let you sleep. I'm sorry I
He's
woke
standing
you
up
up.
ready to go on a tirade about soup.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Let's all go to bed. Get up early. I'm not going to glow green or scream or do anything to disturb anyone again. Definitely.
Nice. Cool. Also, I'll say it's 3:30. That's what I put on the calendar. However many weeks ago. So we'll say it's 3:30 in the morning, not 2 a.m. And so you won't sleep at like 11:30. You expect to wake up at like 7:30, quarter to 8, with your little brief intermission here. So everyone goes to bed. But Alanis, you've got 4 hours till everyone wakes up. You've got sort of an hour until the sun begins to rise, and you get that sort of like it's no longer pitch black outside. Like what's Alanis gonna do with her 4 hours? I feel like we sometimes touch on it, but not all the time.
Yeah, I feel like it's easier when we're like camping because like there's stuff to do around, keeping fires and checking out what's going on. But in a hotel room, she's just kind of trying to not make noise and wake other people up.
Do you kind of head
So I think
out,
she's gonna.
or...
No, she's gonna sit and keep an eye on Toki.
Nice, that's cute.
I was just going to see if I had any books or anything, but they're not in my inventory.
Do you have? I know you kind of said about having like a communal library. I don't know if
We
you guys
do.
sort of have things available that you can start. Alanis.
The jeweler's proficiency guide is in the group library, and the Noah and the Artificer is also in the group library.
Oh, I'll read that. Yeah, I'll be half reading that and half. Anytime Toki like turns over in his sleep, Alanis will like jump up, ready to go.
That's very sweet. What one were you reading? Sorry, the Noah and the Artificer or the jeweler's one? Jewelry making.
No, the Noah and the Artificer.
Nice one. So yeah. Roll me
That one.
intelligence check. So this one comes with intelligence check. It's like a dense theoretical textbook sort of thing.
I thought it was like a fun thing.
No. Mine are study guides, basically.
It's a study guide, yeah. I don't know if you want to go through on the. I don't. Fucking bashing my mic. I don't know if you guys can. I don't think you can edit the document, but I don't know if you want to go through it. If you can add comments and kind of be like, this one's in the video. To sort of be like, I'm not hogging this one, sort of thing.
Is it intelligence? Check or saving throw?
It's check. So yeah, it's sort of saying like, am I smart enough to understand this? Basically, it's like if I, Lauren,
Probably
picked up a
not.
book on like quantum physics, how much would I take in?
That is a.
I've made everyone commenters so you can comment on the stuff.
18.
Oh, that is what you need. That is the DC. Hello, cat. Gosh, what was that? Someone jumping around upstairs. It's all been going on here, guys, lately. There's been a lot of noise happening in my building, and I'm a little bit like, let's all just be quiet. I don't know, like one of you guys or one of the neighbours. So, the known artificer, yes, this one. So, it is a theoretical approach to the School of Artificer. You have to make a DC 18 intelligence check, which you've done. So now, after 80 hours of reading, you become proficient in a set of artisan tools of your choice. So, yeah, I can say you can knock 4 hours off of that. 4 out of 80. And yeah, you start reading this kind of complicated book. I feel like... oh, nice, thank you, Steph. And... yeah, it'd be cool actually if you guys said who has read it. Actually, that's a good idea. Yeah. I'm sort of trying to be like, how does Lance understand it? But she's just clever. She's just smart.
Yeah, she's a smart cookie when she wants to
I
be.
love it. Yeah. 4 hours in, do you have any sort of like notions of what artisan tools you might want to choose? I'd recommend looking at I think it's Xanathar's Guide to Everything that expanded on tools, because it gave them like extra fun proficiency things, so feel free to look through that. Obviously you can chop and change until you finish the book and then you decide, but yeah, because some of them do have very good bonuses, and some are just like for fun. I like Eleanor, you fluffing yourself down.
If I go to bed with cat hair on me, I'm gonna stop breathing in the night.
Oh, that's very gracious of you to
There we
still
go.
chat with the cats.
She's so fluffy.
I feel like. Hang on, before I say anything, just let me check if I have any skills in them already.
Nice.
I don't think that I do.
Nice, yeah.
No. Navigator's tools I've got. I was gonna probably do cartographer's tools.
Nice, I like that. That's very good. Cute, I love it. Awesome. Roll me a perception check, Alana. Says you're kind of sitting there, like I think let's say your bed is like by the window, you like to look at the stars at night. Like you say, you're kind of sitting up every now and then looking over at Tucky, and a few times in the night he does roll the check.
24.
24. Yeah, a few times in the night, Toki does kind of roll over and sort of, I don't know, like jump. Like, but he kind of does that thing where it's sort of, you think he's probably not sleeping very well. And it's probably Toki on that brink of like, I'm falling asleep, I feel like I'm falling. Jump. You kind of see him do that a few times. As he kind of almost jerks back to consciousness, but nothing untoward happens. No one else has any other nightmares. You do see out the window though, just like 10 minutes before the break of dawn, you see a group of 4 figures walking down the street, and you recognize this is Mina and her friends. And you remember that they told you that they were going to be heading to the cable car station at first light, heading straight down to deal with what they think is probably a Bauk. That kind of Rothra. Yeah, you just sort of watch Mina. I didn't name all of them. Nope, not there. Where are they? Fee. There's Mina and there's Fee. So Mina is like the kind of
Bryn.
fighter. She's got this like kind of bob, like a kind of angled bob. She's got a massive two-handed sword. Fee is like this, like I've written butch and bulky, sort of like half orc, half shaved head, and yeah, she appears to be kind of like joking with the rest of the group. And then yeah, Bryn the wizard kind of is like, quiet down shop, everyone's sleeping. And there's the other one who I haven't named, but it's kind of like a rangery person. Yeah, they sort of are walking through the streets, and you see there's I think maybe you recognize the way that they're acting as sort of like it's not as severe as gallows humor, but it very much is like they're aware they're walking into something serious. You know as well they were like camping at the station, so you're like, why'd they leave? Maybe they were doing some last visits to someone around town, maybe. You don't know. But they appear to be walking now back up there. And yeah, and you kind of watch these like 4 figures determined to save the town that Mina is from, and helping out their friend. Yeah, head up the mountain a little bit more to take the cable car down.
I'll just watch him go until I can't see him anymore.
Nice, yeah. You watch them kind of fade off into the early morning light, into the shadows that it's not like pierced through yet. Nice. So yeah, a few more hours pass. You kind of finish the first chapter of your book. You put your little bookmark in, that you got from somewhere, and 3, 4, and yeah, 7:30. Everyone else wakes up. It's still raining a little bit. You know it is going to let up this morning, and it sort of did start to let up, I think, probably when you looked outside, like watching that other adventuring party when you were talking with Toki. It's got a little bit worse, not in any way. I think Alanis, without a check, you're not concerned about it, but it is still a little bit, it's not quite like don't make treacherous journeys or whatever. It's not quite that anymore. But it is a little bit like, oh, it's not ideal weather, and it is still like blowing a little bit darker than it should be for like getting this close to summer. But yeah, you will probably wake up. Officially, Alanis' birthday tomorrow. It's something else that people are maybe aware of. But yeah, what are you all doing as you have awoken?
Does my head still hurt?
Roll me a Constitution check.
Oh, Toki is not good at those. Okay. Just a check, not
Yeah.
a save. That is a 16.
Nice. I think overnight it's still a little bit tender, but sort of thing where it's like if you were to shake your head, you're like, ugh. So you're like, I just want to shake my head. That sort of like vibe.
Yeah. Cool. I think Toki is sort of a bit uncharacteristically quiet. He's a bit kind of sheepish about having woken everyone up and everyone making a fuss. So it's just like, I'm going to get on and pack my bag and not draw attention to myself. And let's all just not acknowledge that that happened.
Bless you. Yeah. What's everyone else doing?
I was actually going to say that I think Wraith was also quite quiet that morning because she is pensive over her own dreams, and it's not frightened her so much, but it's given her much to mull over, and it's that sort of unknown of that's not going to happen, but what if that did happen? Wouldn't that be horrible?
Yeah. Wrath, Luca?
Yeah, I think just packing, making sure everyone's okay. Like if Toki and Wraith are quiet, like just gonna like respect that and not, because I don't know if Toki's head is still hurting. I don't know if they're both okay, so just leave them in peace.
I think Wrath is considering or pondering over a list of people he could message or send anything to about trying to find more information on curses, but realizing everyone that would know anything useful, it would be terrible to talk to right now. So it's kind of yes.
Nice. And Alanis finishes reading, puts the book away. And Jay, you all go downstairs. I'd say by the time you kind of finish packing, it's like 8 a.m. The town's sort of starting to wake up. See a few people have like come into the tavern to sort of get like their breakfast sort of thing. It seems to be a sort of place where a lot of people like eat communally. So you see some like familiar faces from the night before in the tavern, just sort of eating peacefully. Porridge mostly. They seem to be doing a good porridge here with some like seasonal berries. But yeah, the innkeep downstairs smiles at you. Asks you if you like breakfast this morning, or if you're going to be on your way. Ask if you like another night at the inn, because I think you only paid for the one. And yeah, just sort of checks in.
I think we're alright. We're going to head off today, but thank you for the room.
Making your way down the mountain then.
That's the plan.
Nice one. Well, yeah, good luck to you. It's been nice meeting you. And look, I saw you were talking. It kind of looks at you a little bit talking. I saw you were talking to Ian's last night, and I appreciate, you're strangers, new folk here, but I appreciate the interest you took in the community and being just being kind. Thank you for being kind. I appreciate it.
Oh, anytime. Thank you for looking out for them. Lots of your other patrons weren't so pleased to see them here.
Well, yeah, it's a difficult one, and look, we're all eager for the cable car to be going again. I personally want the star back because I miss looking at the horoscope section, but we'll just have to see what life brings me without it. But yeah, and thank you as well for thank you and sorry for the adversity that I think you might have faced from a few people. Yeah, I know you were just trying to help us just into it down. I think it will go a bit defensive, but I at least appreciate it.
Nothing we can't handle, and look, if we happen to pass the cable car on station on the way and we take a little look in, what's the harm?
Fair enough. And yeah, hey, I'm sure the Prima, Nicodem, kind of leader of the town, I'm sure he'd appreciate it as well. He's a bit busy at the moment, usually looking, likes to say hello to folks passing through, but
What's he doing?
I think just a lot of paperwork around supplies
Oh,
and stuff.
box logistics and
Yeah,
things.
box logistics. I think you probably noticed that a lot of people have just been storing it on the street, and people aren't getting happy about that. So he's writing
Yeah,
to all
they're-
the companies. Steady but they've been good, but other ones have been a bit worse. Just dumping stuff and leaving. So he's trying to get them to come back and move this stuff, and they're saying no. If our delivery drivers have finished, you move it. And then complaints from the other end where people haven't received the goods, and it's not our problem. And yeah, and that's on top of complaints from people in town. So it's all just sort of, I think it's made a lot of mess for him.
Yeah, I don't envy him.
Me either. But yeah, hey, are you heading out now, or are you going around the market and stuff before you go down?
Oh, the market's on.
Yeah, we have a market every Frista, and it's been a bit chaotic the last few weeks because of all the boxes and everything. But it means that some suppliers and stuff have come here to sell their goods. So there's a few other things on offer, which is good. I did hear there was a bit of issue at one of the markets last night, but it's still on. Yeah, I'd recommend.
What kind of an issue?
And she kind of gives you a smile. She knows what happened. She's like, I'd heard that some tents got damaged. Some people are going to be needing to find some new covers.
Yeah.
Bit charred.
Well, maybe we'll go have a look.
I'd recommend it. Past 5 was a good town. Like, mostly people, not stopping, but there's stuff here.
I imagine there's lots of trade at the moment with the backlog of goods,
Well,
and maybe they'll be
exactly.
selling stuff off cheap.
Who knows? Maybe honestly, they're trying to get rid of it, aren't they?
Flooded the market.
Logistics are moving it. And I mean, I'm biased, of course. I run on people wanting to stay in town, but I think it's got a lot to offer for it. The tourism industry, I think, could, once we get the cable car moving, obviously, people can come here. I think, people can make something of Prasnava rather than just a stop on your journey.
Well, you've convinced us. We'll have a look around.
Nice. Sorry, I'm now like, this has become Cars. This has become the plot of Cars. We're not just a stop on Route 66. People need to come through. Anyway, yeah, no, I recommend it. Did you want some breakfast or?
Is there anything that we can safely take away? I want something nice that's not rations in my bag.
Nice.
A muffin.
Nice. I thought. So you want something to buy to have later, sort of thing.
Yeah.
What could you have? I think she can do you some
Croissant.
yeah, I think a bagel. She can do you an eggy bagel. She could do you something like that. She can wrap up and eat later on the road, or she can do you sort of a kind of dried fruit trail mix situation. I think maybe she's bought some fun fruits that usually she can't get. She's bought at where people have been selling stuff off. What keeps? Cheese, dried sausage, apple, ploughman's, stuff like that. There's a pie. There's pies. She's got little pies. All sorts of little pies. Pasties. Here we go. Pies and pasties.
We're in a row now.
She's got. I had one before. It's like a tunnel cake, but it's not a cake. It's like a sandwich, and they sell them in where's Budapest? Hungary. And it's there's this there's usually a sausage in the middle and some cheese or whatever else you want, and it's in this kind of pastry. She's got stuff like that all of a sudden.
Okay. Can I please get
Yes.
a variety of pastries?
Yes.
6 pastries.
Nice.
Yeah. Wait, how many of us are there? 5 pastries.
Let's double do though, but here.
Oh no, we got dabs. No, we got dabs. I'll get
But Dabs wants milk. Dab doesn't like. Dab might not like pastry because he's like soup.
I don't want him to feel left out, even if he doesn't like it. So I will get 6. I will get myself a bagel to have while we're wandering the market, and I will get some trail mix because you drew me in with the exotic fruits.
Amazing. Yeah, it's like pineapple and banana and apricot, and dried plum.
Summer fruit.
I've never had dried plum. So you're excited to try that. Little coconut shards. What kind of pastries are you getting? Like savoury or sweet? A mix?
Let's go for savoury. I feel like I want something more filling and warming if we're going to be trekking the mountains.
Nice, amazing. Yeah, I think you've got like a sort of caramelized onion, kind of like tart sort of thing, that's got sort of not quite goat's cheese maybe, but something like similar to that. And yeah, I kind of like spiced, I don't know, like a hazelnut like savory thing that uses kind of hazelnut in place of like, or like smoked hazelnut, using that in place of like where you might get like smoked sausage or something like that, so you get a session and things like that, with kind of like, there's one with like a kind of creamy egg that's been cooked in it. Yeah, you get a bunch of them, and your trail mix
Delish.
and your bagel, and then let's say that all of that comes to 1 silver and 5 copper.
Thank you, thank you.
Anybody else?
I'm just gonna eat my stuff from Luca.
Nice.
I think Toki's appetite is not really there this morning.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, I think as well she maybe throws in a few sort of like crisp, fresh, kind of like crusty, like wheaty bread rolls. They clearly have like just been baked. She like throws them in as well with the bag for free. So you get them, and they're very nice, like very soft in the middle. Yeah, to have as well with your breakfast.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And yeah, like I say, safe travels and enjoy the market if you head on over there. Yeah. The song that you're playing is right. The song that's playing right now. People that can hear it. Would you say this is more chill or creepy? It stopped.
I thought it was chill. I think.
Let me work the volume up.
Hold on.
I wasn't like, oh, this is creepy.
Keep it on the chill one.
I thought it was chill.
Nice. Thank you very much.
Oh, Firewatch. Nice.
Yes. Every time I like play a new game or remember a game, I'll add the music to our little
Cute
things. So I need to add Hades, but it's quite a long playlist actually, or album that Hades plays. So I'm like, next time I've got 2 hours to spare. I'll go through that. Anyway,
whenever Toki pulls out the roll from Luca, I want to know.
Ooh.
But does that mean out? Could be later.
Yeah, it was probably gonna be while we were wandering.
Yeah.
But then
Anyone doing anything then before we leave the tavern and go to the wandering? Or we all heading out?
Can I get a bottle of alcohol?
Stunning, yes, of course you can. What would you like?
Fabulous.
No judgment, she's like, yeah, love, what can I get for you?
What's the strongest thing you have?
You know what, let me Google it, she says.
You know, like, I've got to face something tomorrow and I just really don't want to do it. So I think I need to get hammered.
Grace very carefully watching her brother from the sidelines. Not say anything, just...
God, you know what? I've Googled, because we're in Germany, strong German liquor, and Jägermeister's the first thing that's come up.
Fuck it! Jägermeister, let's go.
By the way, the flavour we were looking for was licorice. That was the only one that came.
Oh.
Maybe it is like aniseed, and I'd already said that, maybe. I don't know. Oh, there is one that's called Kiliptish, and it won't be pronounced like that. But it is a rich...
For the sake of me not being able to pronounce that.
Do you want the Jaeger or do you want the Kiliptish?
Jaeger, because I'm already nervous about pronouncing that.
Nice. Yeah, you get your Jaeger. Yeah. And how much would that cost?
Do you have money, Wrath?
Very little. But these are important things.
I think this
necessary
costs
for mine.
you probably the same as breakfast. Yeah. But you're buying it.
There's a
from
word I
Tesco,
may not be able
it
to
didn't
afford
exist.
this.
I think 1 silver, 5 copper.
I'm fine.
How much
fine.
do you have?
1 gold, 2 silver.
Oh, you're
I'm fine.
rich.
Okay, you're
120
fine. Yeah,
quid.
where did you get that gold from?
I had 1 gold left after whenever I last blew my money.
Talk as though you've been pickpocketing.
I haven't. Raph has had 1 gold singular for a
Okay.
very long time.
No, I thought that Toki had 1 gold. Toki has 16 gold. So
I was gonna say, I was like, Toki's fucking loaded. Yeah, before we
Oh,
all
no,
go
I-
shopping, like, how much money does everyone have? So we've got 1
gosh.
gold, 2 silver from Wrath.
I've got 16 gold, 8 silver, 6 copper.
Nice. That's what 1,686
Izzy?
Yeah.
pounds.
104 gold, 12 silver, 5 copper.
Holy shit!
Yeah, Alanis doesn't buy
Wait,
anything.
what? 100? Did you say
She's
104?
and no one asks her.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Sorry.
Whenever you pay for anything, you're like, oh, just take it out of party funds. And I'm like, okay, so I'm just kind of saving
Sorry,
it.
I blacked out. What's that in pounds? What's 100?
Is it 10k or is it
Yeah.
100k?
It's 10k.
It's 100.
No, you just said
10.
no.
No, it's 10k.
10.
It's 10.
10k.
'Cause you just said 1 gold,
One
100.
gold is £100. Yeah.
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 So it's 10k.
10.
Yeah.
We had 2
Alana's
zeros.
just walking around with 10k on her.
That's
Add
so
2 zeros,
funny.
10k.
And then how much silver and copper?
Oh, 12 silver, 5 copper.
Stunning. So, like, like 15k ish, or something like that. No, I don't know.
Like,
14. I
You have
can't
to understand,
say.
Alanis doesn't come from a culture that really cares
No,
about
you
money.
don't trade with money. You trade with skills, expertise, and acorns.
Yeah.
Is what you guys trade in. Yeah.
They're very self-sufficient, you know?
Yeah.
I love
think,
how it's
Yeah, and I don't think
people that
Alanis
can-
registers it as rich. I think she's just like, Loki, this is weighing me down. But I'm not really inclined to spend it because, yeah, you're not like commercially minded. I love it. That's got me. That's almost as good as like a diamond.
I honestly
gold.
didn't realize it was so much more than everyone else.
Yeah, that's so
You're
good.
like, oh, I've got 1 gold. I was like, oops.
My
Amazing.
entire funds is Alanis' change. Just take away
Yeah.
the gold. That's what I have.
Yeah. No, fully. Yeah, Alanis is like silver and coppers is more than your entire bank balance.
Literally. It is.
I love it. Luca, how much do you have?
I have 23 gold, 3 silver, and 8 copper.
Nice.
Healthy.
Nice one. And then Wraith?
21 gold, 2 silver, 5 copper.
Okay, nice.
It's just me. It's just. I'm
love
broke.
To be fair, Toki spent a lot of money on us.
I
Yeah,
did
people
go
order
because
revised
I
stuff.
think I had about
Yeah.
100 gold, and
You did.
Toki did not want to be carrying around 10k, so spent it all.
Yeah.
Very
Fenrir
sensible.
has 20.
God.
Fenrir the goldfish
Toki
has
gave
20.
Fenrir 20.
There's
20
2k on him.
The anglerfish has 20 gold.
So good. Amazing. I'll say as well, I think, just for logistics' sake, because we love it, I think all coin purses automatically are enchanted, right? And so it's like, you have your wallet, purse, pouch, whatever you want it to be. But it's not like, oh, like I'm carrying around 100 pieces of gold. It's probably very much like, feels a little bit heavier when there's stuff in it, but it's like a mini bag of holding, and I think they are very commonplace in the party. So everyone can decide what their own individual wallet looks like. Have a little think about that. Right, you're walking along. Toki, have you pulled your bread roll out?
Yeah, I love my bread roll for breakfast.
In which case, Wraith's gonna pull from her pack
Wraith's
a
gonna
jar
whack
of
it out.
preserves.
Sorry,
No!
Oh, you were saying something really nice. A jar of preserves.
A jar of preserves and just wordly hand it to Toki and then sort of keep walking. And it's a jar of some of the preserves she picked up when she was feeling guilty and didn't talk to you about it.
She was doing her shopping.
Yeah, she's doing her shopping.
What
She just hands it and keeps going. Just is
what's
like, this will go well.
is there?
I'm gonna say it. What I got written down was just preserves. But we could say it's one of the berries.
Get the dock up, Chloe. Get the dock up.
I'm getting it. I'm
Get
getting
the
it.
dock up, Chloe. Get the
Let's
Feywild dock up.
say it's a spikeberry preserve.
Very cute.
So it tastes like cherry glasson.
It's very cute. Yeah, Toki will wordlessly take it, and I mean they're walking along. He's like I think he's just dipping his spread roll in the jam jar, honestly.
Yeah.
But he'll hold it out to the group if anyone else wants to also partake.
Yeah.
Grateful
What does
dunk.
spikeberry taste like?
I think we said it was like a
cherry glasson.
they're like a winter berry. They taste kind of like a kind of like sweet and sour, like quite tart, like a sour cherry or a kind of gooseberry type thing. It's usually because they're usually stewed with like a lot of honey and spices. So I think this is more of like a kind of like a tart preserve. Probably for a more refined palate.
Nice.
The children probably don't like this.
No.
Wraith's enjoying it.
He does.
Double Jew holds out his hand.
I will. Do you want some bread with it, or you just? I'm gonna tear off the bread and dunk it and give it to Double Jew.
No, the face said no.
He goes and licks it off the bread.
I'll just hand him the jar.
Thank you. You see he goes to put his tongue in the jar.
No. I have a spoon. I don't know what I expected to happen there. Really? No, Double Jew.
Take my turn.
No. And I will give him a spoon also.
Cool.
Double Jew don't eat with a spoon even if he's got one.
Yeah, no, he. You know what? He surprises you all. And he uses the spoon. He gets so much of the preserve, and I think you got it for like an artisanal plate.
It's a
like
small jar.
Yeah,
it's like
not
like a
big.
caviar jar.
Yeah, I think it's like this big, and he gets so much of it, and he just goes.
I'm gonna take the jar back. You don't like it? I thought you knew what it was.
Milk. Milk.
We have no milk.
I don't have any milk.
Double Jew
I have
starts
Jägermeister.
crying.
Oh no! Toki, fix it.
Do you want have some water? Have some water here. Here, and I think Luca got you a pastry. Do you want a pastry?
Oh, yeah, I'll pick out. I don't know the creamiest looking pastry in terms of filling, so like the
Oh,
closest thing to
The one that's
milk
got
I can
kind of
get.
loads cheese in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, and he gets it. He's like,
So you're not a fan of spikeberries then?
that was horrible.
I
Tasted
thought
like
you had.
soup.
I don't think it does taste like soup, darling.
So, what sort of soup have you had?
It's got bits in it, you know, like floating little bits, like carrot.
Vegetables, meat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what other than milk? What do you like? We can
Salmon.
expand to salmon.
I
Salmon and
range
milk.
it.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
smoked or cooked?
Ah, I'd never considered cooking it.
Raw. Okay.
He's a
The
guy.
thought
He's a
of
little
raw salmon
guy.
with milk.
Little
He's a
shitty
little
woman.
guy.
Have you ever had leverith? Double Jew? I think leverith. It's like a milk, but it's from the Feywild, so it's not from cows or animals. It's from acorns.
I'm always interested in trying a new milk.
Well, I don't have any on me, but next time we
Why'd you bring it up?
just to make conversation. Next time we
Right.
see a Feywild place, we can get you some. Although where did you get this, Wraith? The
Oh,
preserve.
I picked it up in Ilanal.
For me,
I just saw it and I thought you'd like it.
that's very sweet.
No, I'm not sweet.
That's very sweet. Thank you, Ray.
No, I'm not sweet. I'm not nice.
Did you see Levereth while you were there?
I feel like I might have.
While this is happening, Dabblejuice climbed onto your back, Luca. Like, he's scaled you.
Excellent.
And he's
I'm just
climbed
gonna
on your
make
back.
sure he's secure. However,
Yeah,
he's
he
holding
kind of
me.
like curls up around your shoulders and starts to fall asleep.
He is
Horning
so
himself
welcome
out.
too.
It's surprisingly like warm and comforting. Like, I think you don't notice until he's there, but he has got like a light layer of like fur on his body.
Oh,
And yeah, I think every now and then his like furry ears will like brush against you, and he'll be like, "Ooh." Too sensitive, but yeah.
I think
eat-
Wraith. Oh, you go.
no,
You
you
go
go.
first. No, you go first.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna eat my bagel while we go, and I'm gonna
Nice.
tear up a little bit and offer it to Dappledew,
Nice. He's
but
kinda
with
sleepy.
warning
Yeah.
that it's
nice.
not milk.
He's gonna sniff it, and then he's gonna be like, "Yeah."
Keeping a mental list of the things Dappledew will eat.
I'm writing it down.
Milk,
Perfect.
bagel, salmon.
Not soup, not spikeberry jam. I
Yeah,
think
you've now got like a 3/4 empty jar of spikeberry preserve.
Excellent.
And
Wraith. Sorry, I keep cutting people off. You go,
forgive
Lauren.
me, I was cutting you off there.
No. Wraith. When Toki asks if she saw Leatherith, she'll get her second backpack off her shoulder that she's been carrying, and start like rifling through, sort of unfamiliar with its content still, but she's just like checking labels and stuff in the bag, and Toki can probably see the sheer amount of familiar food that's in this backpack that maybe hasn't been noticed until this point.
Oh, what? Get all of this.
I went shopping.
And you bought out the whole Feywild store?
I mean, you were rightly mad at me.
When was I mad at you?
When I spoke to a reporter that I shouldn't have spoken to.
Yeah.
And
You bought all of this to
I mean,
buy back my loyalty?
It wasn't to buy back. You buy friends presents, and I'm not used to friends being upset with you, and if you must know, I was going to cook it for you, but we haven't had the opportunity, and I don't know how to cook.
So you bought a bunch of ingredients that I'm gonna cook my sorry meal?
No, I was going to cook then. She'll pull out the Feywild cookbook that's also in the backpack. I just hadn't gotten round to it yet.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Really see. Whoa, willow nuts are so expensive. How did you get those?
Well, they had a whole sack of them.
You bought the sack?
I bought everything, Toki. I bought everything that could be travel worthy. And like, there's ripened pear wine, and there's oils and spices and herbs, there's dried vegetable and dried fruit, some fresh fruit, preserves, grains, lentils, flour, root vegetables. There's spikeberry jam, there's some kirishi, there's melder grass.
You really went all out.
I didn't know what I'd need. And I like to be prepared.
It's always good to be prepared.
Definitely.
A good scout.
Always prepared.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Maybe if I'm feeling generous, I will teach you how to cook some of this. And then I'll sit
Maybe-
back and I'll let you do it all.
Maybe I would appreciate that. Maybe. Of course.
Anyway, when Dabbledew wakes up, we can see what other kinds of food he likes.
These are very expensive foods for him to be testing on.
It is true. Maybe we should just save it for ourselves.
Yeah. We can have a bite of whatever we make from them.
Yeah.
Maybe that's being too nice, though. I need to stop being nice. It's becoming a problem.
I don't think that's the message that we should.
No,
be
it
taking.
is becoming a problem because people keep making me do things because I was nice to them.
And then doesn't that fill you with a sense of joy and accomplishment?
No, I end up thrown into crates, sopping wet, and having to hike down a mountain.
But you feel good while doing it.
So good. So good. Ugh.
Come on, let's go to the market.
Good stuff. And yeah, you head off to the market, and when you get there, you see, I'm gonna change it to the lively music, because we're at a market. Why not? Even though it's like 9 a.m. The market is popping. There's a little band playing, some fun music, yeah, it's like you do see it is in that same street that you had the encounter last night, and you do see in the pile, like in a pile in the corner of the street, some like charred remains of the market stalls that you weren't able to save, but you see now that all the other ones are open for business. There's not loads of people here, but there are quite a few stalls selling all sorts of things. Like there's food, both cooked and ingredients from like all over Lipari, making their way through here. Not just like Rokan cuisine or Caldetan cuisine, but from all over. You see there's like art stalls, and like a maker's market type things. There's stickers, there's washi tape, there's fun paper, there's like a few bookstores. There's one for like fiction, there's one that looks to be second hand, there's one that's like more like what you're reading, Alanis, kind of like skill books sort of things. There's like a second hand adventurers, like it looks like kind of a trading post. There are a couple of stores that look like they are like actual like shops in Paspalva that are like set up as part of the market. This is one of them. Looks like a sort of second-hand adventurers thing that maybe people have traded in and have been repaired and are being sold on. There's like a medicine or like potion kind of style shop that you see has got a banner in front of it that says Damien's Goose. You see as well, actually, the secondhand market's secondhand adventurous store is called the Adventurer's Attic, and yeah, a bunch more stalls besides. There's as well like your classic sort of like bric-a-brac adventurer, stick your hand in a bin, see what you get style stuff. We love it. There's drink stalls. There's like furniture for sale, like genuinely all sorts of things. Instruments for sale, skill tools for sale, everything. So does anything pick anyone's fancy? Is there anything, I kind of dropped a shopping episode on you, but is there anything anyone specifically wants? I have a big list of things that obviously exist, but we can look stuff up on the fly. And I have been pondering for about 2.5 months how to like present this information to you. Because if it was Roll20, I probably would have like made a journal entry and shared it, but we're not doing that anymore. So it's just in my Notion. So I will, I suppose, just read it out to you, and if it does get a bit too onerous, then we'll like do something in chat. For the individual items that I've made. But yeah, what do people want to do? We can roll to see where you end up if you like. There's places buying things as well. Remember, you can always like trade things as well. If you want to get a little bit more money. Yeah.
We need any more like healing potions before we go?
That's a good point. I think we stocked up on some.
I've got 3 left.
I have seemingly none. That can't be right.
I've got 2.
Oh, I've got
So
2.
that's 5. So
that's
that's
7.
right then.
I definitely gave some to Wrath as well.
I have multiple.
I have 3 and a healer's kit.
We'll
Nice.
probably find them.
Okay, yeah, we got at least 10.
Yeah.
And healing spells. Do we have one Not that we have the money for it, but do we have one Revivify, Scroll of
We do
Revivify, or
have
did
one.
we use that? We've got one.
No,
Okay.
we picked one up recently when we found. Nope.
And does that cost? Sorry, you go.
No, you go. No, I'm still looking.
The Scroll of Revivify, does it? Am I right in thinking it costs 30 gold, Lauren?
Yes, I think it
300.
does.
Yep,
Yes. I was just
gold.
about that,
Okay.
but I was also thinking 30, yeah.
I will definitely have it written down, but that I think off the top of my head that's right.
I'll check as well, see who beats each other too. Yeah, it's 35 gold.
Cool. Oh, I've written that I spent 30 on it.
It's gone up.
Prices.
I wonder if it was me working it out in terms of like you
Diamond?
can buy the goods for it, which is cheaper if you cast it, but someone's done the work of doing it so that like anyone can
That
cast.
probably is it.
Yeah, I think like if you wanted to buy 300 gold worth of diamonds, it would cost you 30 gold. But if you want the
That's bad.
scroll, yeah.
Oh, that's true, because Toki does actually have Revivify now. So,
Yeah.
I mean, not that he's got the money for any of it, but... And not that I have it prepared. But, you know, it's a new day, I could have prepared it.
I think Wraith would like to look for a bookstore.
I love it. Amazing. Yeah.
She's looking for any sort of deal-making, legislation, charisma-y books.
Okay. Charisma. When you say charisma, do you mean sort of like I want to be able to read this and get better at charisma, or do you, like, or yeah, like what would you mean?
She's, from a non-mechanical standpoint, she's
Yes.
going at it being like, I need to understand deals better or
Okay.
be better at making them. Whether that I need to be able to talk and write it better or understand the system better. Yeah. And she doesn't know she'll find it here, but she's like, better start searching.
Yeah.
There's some giggles
Sorry,
happening.
you're gonna find out in a second. Yeah, so there is a bookshop called The Wandering Page that has it's one of the biggest stalls because they've brought like bookshelves with them, and they've set these up, and it seems to be a sort of like magically constructed like stall here. As you like, they've got like a table with like a row of books out front. And then as you kind of go past the table and go back further and you walk onto the bookshelves, the sounds of the market kind of quiet, and you see there's almost like a silence spell, like a low-level silence spell that sort of just dulls the noise of the rest of the market and kind of makes you feel like you're in kind of like a quiet bookshop. Roll me a investigation check to try and find something new.
That is a 21.
You find 2 books. One that you pick up and you're like, oh, this will be good. And I think after flicking through it for like 2 seconds, you're like, no. It is called The Art of the Deal by Ronald Rump.
Oh dear.
And you flick through and it is just a bloke going on and on and on and on for God knows how many pages. There's some interesting business stuff in there that you could probably read and take something away. But then you come across something that looks a bit denser, a bit more well researched, a bit more unbiased. And you, it's a sort of about, God, it's kind of like how to win friends and influence people. Something like that. A sort of the best way to make a deal, and it's sort of talking about like, legal contracts a little bit. It references a few like legal disputes, and you think this is probably maybe for law students potentially. And it has actually been annotated a little bit. But yeah, you have this, and it sort of just goes through how to pick holes in deals, how to spot loopholes, the best way to get someone to agree to a deal. It's sort of like, it's got like 2 parts in it, as if you were accepting a deal, as if you were making a deal. There we go. And that one is just look. That one would be like 1 silver, 7 copper, I'd say. And like, I've not made it, but I think like after 40 or 50 hours of reading, something like that, you would get like advantage on or you would it would give you a mechanical boost to like convincing someone to make a deal, or being able to like spot a bad deal.
Thank God.
So you're able to buy that.
I'll tuck that under an arm.
Nice.
And
there
then-
are lots of other books in here as well, if anyone else also wants to be looking for some, or if there's anything
Yes.
specific, or if you just want me
I
to read them all.
actually I wanted to look at more of a second-hand bookshop. I wanted to have a obligatory look for Rostami's book.
Go for it. Go for it.
But he will also keep an eye out for anything about like curses or your man whose name I've forgotten from the third, or like the third in house.
Was it, I do forget. Is it
With an M.
Mammon?
Mammon?
Mammon. I want to say Malphon, which is from Hades.
Yes. Nice. Okay, so we'll do our rolling check for seeing if you can find that book. So what we're going to start doing going forwards is luck, isn't it? So we're both going to roll D100, and if we match, you find the book.
Okay.
And I've not fully built this out. There will be an element of like eventually, like if we're within 5 of each other, if we're within 10. But just for today,
We got a match.
We got a match.
And look, we've been very connected.
We have been very connected.
Is that a 9 or a 54?
I got 54.
Okay, I got a 28. I can't do it with my hand.
You don't find it. No, you're looking through. You don't find Rostami's book, unfortunately. But roll me an investigation check for looking at the second-hand book and also a shop, and also the Wandering Page, which does have. I'd say that's got a second-hand collection as well, so you maybe like looking through there as well. But don't find it. For your Curses book.
That is what is my investigation? Oh, I've put you guys in the way again. I just keep going slightly onto the next screen, and then I can't grab you, and so I can't move you. But that's a 14 for me.
Okay, nice. I'm just writing a to-do list. So we have Beret. I spelled your name wrong, but there we go. Put an E on the end.
Ready.
What have you got? It was 2-part
The law book.
deal.
It was a yeah.
Cool. And then for Toki, yes,
I'll
you
send
do
my notes.
find a book on curses. What kind of were you if you got an at 20, what would you hope to find? Like in terms of obviously a book that tells you how to get rid of your curse. But like is it a general curse book, a specific like history of curses? Is it like a dense arcane text? Is it a how-to? Like what sort of are you looking for? I can give you
I think a kind of like a sort of generic, like an overview of, like almost an encyclopedia or a kind of thing that you could flick through, and it's got a list of like different kinds of curses, and you could kind of like match up and be like, if you're getting these things, these things are associated with curses from this kind of thing, like almost like like an encyclopedia, or like a I don't know, I'm thinking like one of those like folklore books that doesn't go into loads of detail but has like a page on a creature or whatever.
Nice,
like a
I
page.
like it. Yeah, like a bestiary of curses.
Yeah, that kind of thing that you
nice.
can just like
Oh, I like
skim
it.
through and be like, do any of these speak to my
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah. I like that. And yeah, I say you don't find that kind of like folkloric element. I think you find something that's a little bit more scientific, a bit more medical, something
Yeah.
that's maybe for like clerics or paladins maybe. And yeah, it is like that. It's maybe a little bit technical written, not for like your average Joe to read and understand. But you flick through it and you're like, yeah, I can figure this out. And yeah, there's it's sort of I think it's probably like curses and I don't know, like conditions or something like that. Like someone would come to a cleric and be like, I'm suffering from this, and they're like, ah, that sounds like a curse or a condition. Let me look at it, and it like mechanically maybe would explain things like incapacitated or like blind. But then also, yeah, has a whole section on like the different curses you can get, breaks them down to different like types of curse, with sort of things that I would have come up with Wrath in our like downtime, and yeah, a sort of there's a little bit of an element missing to sort of like exactly how to fix a curse. It's kind of very like diagnosis, unless the like triage or cure. A lot of it's like a cure wound, not cure wounds, a remove curse will solve this, or a greater or lesser restoration. It kind of says like that, but if it's anything more complicated than that, it typically I mean, it might say something like, I don't know, consult this other text or consult someone of this rank position sort of thing. Like, say this is published by the Lipari NHS, it will list a specific like rank of person or a specific like, you know, this surgery is very good at curses in, I don't know, Vicaria. Yeah, and so I think you get that, which I think would be very useful.
Yeah, that sounds great.
So I will make it.
Thank you.
You, how much would that cost? I think that would cost, doesn't have a skill associated to it. I think that costs 1 silver.
1 silver, perfect. Thank you. And then, because Toki's kind of done, and I've been ruminating. I've been thinking about when you told me it was 2 separate dreams, the dream chase. Can he have a flick through of he's got a book called Visions of the Saints or something, which is about like people's experiences with the saints.
Yeah,
and
nice.
Have a think, and did the second dream feel intentional? Did it feel like someone had put it there, or did it feel like his own brain thinking those things for himself?
Nice.
If I'm
Yeah. Roll me a. Sorry, I missed the first half of that. Were you? Sorry, you looking through a book you already have? Sorry.
Yeah. So I own a book
Tower,
called
right?
Visions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, so you can take with advantage and roll me a investigation, arcana, or insight check.
Ooh, okay. We'll definitely be doing arcana.
Nice. Or I suppose
and-
you could do religion, since this is like the saints book you're reading.
Okay, yeah, let's do religion. That's a 19.
Nice. Yeah, I think. Yeah, a very good shout. I think like you're reading through it and you're flicking through and you're kind of reading through like the way that people describe how it feels when a dream is given to them. What you experienced doesn't feel like that. It doesn't feel like Galen, let's say, has messaged you, because you had a dream from Galen before, and I think you woke up with no uncertainty that is what has happened.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing, it's the certainty that a lot of people talk about. There's very little, like a lot of people are like, I think I had a dream from the saint, but I'm not quite sure. People are like, you probably didn't. There's like a certainty that comes with it. However, in thinking that and like mulling it over, ruminating, you do think actually, you're like, I don't think my brain came up with that. Like, I think it wasn't quite a message from a saint. It didn't come with a sudden realization that this person was talking to me. But that transition where I was just running a dream I've had before, and then when I tripped, it was almost like to hide a cut in a film. And that was the point the dream changed, and it just felt different. It's like looking at 2 pieces of text on the same piece of paper and being like, the handwriting's different. Like someone else wrote this, like not in the way that someone has scripted a dream like Cecilia did and given it to you as a trick, but like you're like, that was external, that didn't come from me. I know it wasn't a message from a saint, but is this making sense? Like,
Yeah, like
something
it's
from
not
this,
it's
yeah.
not from Cecilia, and it's not it's not from a saint, and it's not as kind of like maliciously intentional
Yes.
as Cecilia.
Yes.
Did feel like a thing that was perhaps slightly external to me.
Yes, like something that was happening to you, maybe being shown to you as too active for what it was. Because
Mm.
again, like Raph said, it's not like someone cast a spell on you and caused you to react this way. It was like something was being triggered. It was like,
It was almost like someone nudged it into my point of view.
yes,
Is that right?
somewhat, yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. Someone nudged it into your point of view, or something nudged it into your point of view. Because the pain and the glowing only happened after that dream had like finished, after it had showed you the decision that you had made. Because it was like your dream went one way, it was like, and if you'd crumpled it up, didn't quite show you what could have happened, but it was like, and this is the path you would have walked, but we walked this path. Once dream you was on that path, that is when the pain started, and that is when like the negative effect of that curse was triggered, or like the bad, like the pain basically was triggered. Yeah, so like connected to the pain, and connected to the curse, but like maybe the early stages of it, like getting a tickly cough before you get a cold.
Yeah. Thank you. I think I will at some point when we're all together relay that to my friends. Just be like, I've been thinking, and yeah, I feel like maybe it was a different thing, but not active, just kind of, I don't know that I thought that. But I will let them do their shopping for now.
Nice one. Anyone else want any other books? I have made a list of books which I'm happy to reel off if people want to have a look at them. So this is the thing where I'm like, I want you to see them all, I want you to look at them all, but I'm like, it's just going to be doing a little presentation for a little bit if people are okay with that.
Absolutely. In future, you could always copy and paste it into the
Share your screen?
What was that, sorry?
Share your screen?
I could share my screen. I did think about that, but I don't want to accidentally show you because it's in my like Notion notes with like the session plan.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to. And then I did think about pasting it into the compendium like I did with the star, but then I was like, I don't want people to see it. They're not going to buy it because I can't hide things.
You could paste it into Discord, then delete it afterwards.
We'll take a
into Discord chat.
screenshot.
They're all on like different pages.
I see.
Yeah, is the thing. Like, yeah. I'll read it out. So
You read it, that's fine.
Yeah,
It was
we've got book
Don't mind.
number 1 is A Pocket Guide to Rolkan Birds, which is a compact guide of 115 of Rolkor's most common birds. After 40 hours of reading, you gain advantage on nature checks made to identify birds in Rolkor. And you know what? Maybe I will print screen and put this into the WhatsApp chat. It's just going to take a minute for WhatsApp to load. So we've got that one. We then have a fiction book called Lover of Books by Emil Henrik. This is a book by a very popular romance author, where a highly strung book editor encounters her rival in the publishing world. While on holiday, they're thrown together again and again, and they discover, as they're thrown together again and again, they discover what might just unravel the carefully crafted stories they've been writing about themselves. So you find that. WhatsApp is 1% loaded, so this is going to take a little while. You've got another fiction book, which is called. Let's see, now it's trying to load WhatsApp, and everything's taking ages, as I knew it would.
If it helps, I'm writing them down
Nice.
briefly, so I can always just send a picture.
Cheers. So yeah, then you have a book called The Book of Vroshka, which is accompanied by detailed woodcut illustrations. This book details all known Vroshka in Rolkor, explaining where they are found and the folklore associated with them. You then have a skill book So You Want to Learn to Cook, a guide for beginners. This one features some of the simplest recipes in Lipari, a novice cookbook that promises to help you hold your own in the kitchen. After 40 hours of reading, you gain proficiency in cook's utensils, tools not included. WhatsApp is still 42% of the way there. We've got another fiction book. This one is a collection of poetry. It's called Confessions, Forgiven, which is by, I've never tried to say this out loud, Kelly Mellerin Daguerre. Which is a collection of poems long listed for the 0174RA Pontporth Prize. It's a powerful work driven by the writer's guilt, love, and ultimate forgiveness of themselves and others. Gosh, WhatsApp's nearly there, guys. We've got another skill book, Lipari's Waters, A Sailor's Guide. This book, written by one of Elia's descendants, or Sector, I think, Elia's descendants, contains maps and detailed information about the waterways within and around Lipari. After 40 hours of reading, you're able to roll with advantage on any checks made to navigate Lipari's waterways or to recall information about them. Then we have another skill book. The rest are all skill books. This is when I started to do something fun. So far, all the skill books that you found, like I personally have like split your books into like academic, fiction, and fun skill books. All the skill books have been like, you gain tools in this thing, you get proficiency in this thing, you get advantage on that check. These, they're worth more. They give you a feat if you finish the book.
Oh,
I know. I was excited. So this one is called McDivitt's Principles and Practices of Medicine, which is a highly regarded comprehensive medical textbook covering pathophysiology and clinical features. And after 100 hours of reading, you get in the healer's feat in this, which I believe does a bunch of good stuff, but means that if you use... You know, I'm going to let you guys Google it rather than go from memory. It's loaded, so I will start putting the screenshots in. This has the Welcome Bird one. We've got Lovers of Books by Not Emily Henry. We've got the Book of Vroshka. And I have it. This hasn't got prices on it, unfortunately, so you will just have to come on. Ask. Come on. And now the music's paused, but I'm on a different tab and I can't unpause it. Vroshka. So You Want to Learn to Cook. Confession, Forgiven. Lipari's. It really stresses me out when the music stops. Lipari's Waters.
sounds like it. It's the pizza shop, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is. Stunning.
Yeah, it is.
Right. And then, okay, next one we've got is called Hit Your Mark,
Oh.
which is a complicated book on archery, offering essential techniques and guidance. After 100 hours of reading, you gain the sharpshooter feat. And I will say, with these feat books, I've not written it in like the terms and references, but only one person in your party can read it. It's sort of like the book becomes useless after one person gains it, so you can't all just get the healer's feat. And then the final one is Taste and Techniques by Rain Wintwin, which is a master level cookbook written by Rain Wintwin. After 100 hours of reading, you gain the chef feat. And there's that one.
Alanis, with your money, if you don't get sharpshooter,
I know.
come on now, you gotta fuck people up.
How much is the sharpshooter one?
It's got your name on it, man.
And I am just gonna edit.
Sharpshooter's like
something.
+10 for a -5 attack, right?
Yeah, -5 on the attack for a +10 damage.
Yeah. So the
Oh,
hit your
that's
mark.
No
Is-
disadvantage.
Yeah. Hit your mark is 10.5 gold. So 10 gold, 5 silver.
Ah, a little pricey. I don't know if I can swing it.
Fuck off! That's a bargain for what you have.
Alanis,
Yeah,
is
I'd
that a
buy that one.
birthday present to yourself?
Presents of presents. Yeah, I'll get it.
Nice.
To yourself.
I need to start
Is
saving
it a
up.
present if I have to buy it? It's fine. It's worth it.
Amazing. I like that.
Ugh.
Compendium.
Back in the double digits, how depressing.
You're in
How
singular.
much is the chef one?
So the one where you get the chef feat,
Mm-hmm.
that one's the most expensive. That one is 20 gold.
Can't afford it. Toki will take the poetry book though.
Nice. That one is 1 silver and 2 copper.
Thank you.
How much is the McDivitt's Practical Medicine Guide?
That is 10 gold.
Okay.
I won't lie, I looked at the prices and I did have to times them by 10 because I don't know what I was thinking when I was like, yeah, for 1 gold you can get a feat.
That.
Wait, sorry, I've
Nice.
already forgotten how much mine was. I didn't write it
Your
down.
poetry one was 1.2 silver.
Thank you.
It's pissing me off. I can't cross it off the. I was able to cross it off the other one. Why can't I cross this one off?
Breathe. It's okay.
Just do some box breathing about this.
Wraith will slip the romance book under her other book and buy them together.
Nice. So you're buying McDivitt's and the.
Not McDivitt's. I'm not buying McDivitt's. I will not be spending.
Oh, the
half my
sorry, the law one.
The law one.
Right. I'm with you. Yes.
Inside the pile towards the the clerk.
Yep. Walk away. Cool. Yep, you've got that one. That was 9 copper.
Okay, perfect.
So it's just like a little paperback. Anything else?
How much is the Rush per book?
That is 1 silver.
Oh, I'll take that, please.
Nice. So yeah, there's still the beginner's cookbook available, which is, I can just tell you the rest of the price if it changes anyone's mind. The Pocket Guide to Rolcon Birds is 5 copper. So you want to learn to cook, the Guide for Beginners is 1 silver. Lapari's Waters is 1.4 silver. McDivitt's is 10 gold. Taste and Techniques is 20 gold.
1.4 1 silver, 4 copper. When you said 1.4 silver.
Yes.
Okay.
I like that Luca and Ray have both been like, oh, I'm so sorry, I don't know how to cook, but my friends all do it. And then they see a cookbook and they're like, no, I'm not that desperate though.
Genuinely,
got a
literally
cookbook.
why I put that in, because I asked one of you what you wanted, and one of you said I would love to buy a cookbook, and I was like, there will be a bookshop and I'll put a cookbook in there. So
I
very
think
funny
it's
to me that
really-
neither of the cookbooks have
Think
sold.
it was me, and I'm just like, wait, how much is it again? Maybe I will take it.
yeah. The simple cookbook is 1 silver.
Okay, I'll take it.
Nice.
I can swing 2 silver today.
I bought a Feywild recipe book. Doesn't mean I need to learn how to cook. It tells me the steps. I just don't have the skills to do it.
I've got an iron book, but would I be able to go sell something in order to come back
Yeah,
to
of course you can.
the shop?
Yeah, of course you can, mate. What would you like to sell?
A wand of smiles.
Bloody hell. Didn't that go to Melhan? Or did that not go to Melhan?
Mm-mm.
No, the wand of something else went to Melaham, which did pyrotechnics went to
Nice, the fireworks.
Luke
The
gave
smiles
me a-
one didn't meet the cut.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I've put the currency tab away. Read to me what the wonder smiles at. It just makes someone smile against their control, right? That's what happens. It doesn't do anything else.
One has 3 charges.
Yeah.
Even up to 30 feet if you target must succeed on a DC 10 charisma save or be forced to smile for 1 minute.
So, I think you can get that 2 gold for that.
Triple the budget, let's go! Absolutely.
Nice.
I'll do that.
Nice.
I'm now on 3 gold.
Nice.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Would I be able to inquire what a perfume of bewitching would also get?
Read me what that does.
Tiny vial contains magic perfume enough for 1 use. You can take a magic action to apply perfume to yourself and its effects last for an hour. For the duration you have advantage. Wait a minute. I've got 2 versions of them.
Oh.
That's weird. I don't know now. I've got... No, this is like a legacy version of it and then a newer version of it. I don't know what's happened. Which version of it do you want? I don't know.
What does it do though? Like, they won't be too different, right? Like just.
One. Oh no, they aren't too different actually. Right? Sorry, they just have one's much less text than the other. Basically, advantage on all charisma checks. At humanoids of challenge rating 1 or lower.
Yep.
And yeah, whoever's influenced it but isn't aware of the magic.
Yep. 2 seconds. Just wait for that page to load. It's a cantrip.
I have 2 of them from this random thing we did ages ago.
Nice. It's a cantrip. To be honest, that is worth more than one just smiles. I think they're probably they overpaid you for. So I'm gonna say if you sold them both, you get 3 gold.
Mhm.
Wait, 1 times 2. 3.5 gold for both.
How much for 1?
3.5 divided by 2.
1.75.
Yeah.
Is it that?
That's alright, I'll keep those. Okay, well, back to the bookshop. Thank you. I should have changed my mind. Would I be able to... Do they have a book section of like skill book section outside of this? Or is this all that's
If you want
available?
something specific, then yeah, tell me and you can roll an investigation check, see if you can find it.
I would like to look for a book that's about like the art of deception, basically.
Okay. So something that would like give you like proficiency or expertise in deception is sort of what I could do.
Absolutely, my friend.
Or would you want proficiency or expertise? Like, are you already proficient, basically?
No, I'm not already proficient.
Oh, okay, cool.
Proficient, but I would look for expertise if it was there.
Or would you want, like, because usually what I do with them is like you get advantage on deception checks related to trying to convince someone of something. But if you just want a general one, what would you?
General.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, roll an investigation check.
Find Kerrigan's A Liar's Guide.
Oh, good. What's my bonus? Investigation, did you say?
I did.
23.
Nice one. Awesome. So, yes, you find put that in a bubble for Wrath. Yeah, like a guide to lying.
Let's go.
And after it will be like after X amount of hours, you get proficiency in deception. One probably will be 50 rather than 40, and then it's you gain a permanent skill. Just look.
Look at all this ethical reading you guys are doing. Not on my watch.
I mean, Wraith literally bought a book called like How to Influence People.
The twins are just doing their shit, bro.
The Sailor's Guide. I think that's going to be 1.5 silver.
Absolutely, I'll do that. Thank God I just sold something. 1.5 silver, sorry. I thought you said 1.5 gold. Wonderful.
Stunning. Anything else anyone want book-wise? Oh god, it's the end of the day. Yeah.
No, I'm all good.
I'm good book-wise.
I will take that as all good. Okay, cool. Well, the time has got away from me. And that is 10 o'clock, unfortunately. Sorry, are you trying to say something?
Very briefly, I just wanted to say, Lauren, I thought you did a really good job at having so much prepared.
Oh,
You had like
thank you.
everything prepared.
Thank you.
Like you always do, but like there was a wealth today.
I've been diving away for a couple of months on the shopping episode. Thank you, that's very nice of you. I get advantage in this session. Yay. Thank you. But yeah, we'll do the rest of it in a sec. But yes, we'll leave it there with you guys still wandering around the market. It is, I'll say, 10 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, we'll pick up there next week. Does anybody else, have any other inspirational compliments they want to give out?
Oh, Izzy, this is a new thing we're doing.
Sorry, Izzy, because someone just texted me type up.
Basically, at the end of the session, if there's anything someone's done that you think is really good or like was inspiring or great or just you really liked it, you can tell them as like a compliment thing, and then that gives them advantage for the next session. So it's a if you want to, not you have to, or if anything just stood out to you.
Yeah, it's a thing that I learned at the D&D conference, and people do as like a like safety mechanism in their game, basically. It like means that the game always ends on a happy note, even if it's been a stressful session, which I thought was very cute. Obviously, there doesn't need to be any other ones.
I think W inspired me by trying new things.
That's funny.
I'm proud of W.
Cute. Nice. W gets another inspiration.
Go on, man. Go on.
Amazing. But yeah, if no one has any, then chuck some session titles at me, and we will chat next week.
I got 4. I've got no damsels in this party. Does my head still hurt? I thought the curse maybe made me special. Thank you for being kind.
I had we're calm.
I guess also nobody panic. Nobody panic. Nobody's panicking.
That was good.
Nice. Anyone else? Anyone have any thoughts on a favourite there?
Not particularly. I think any are good.
I just like we're calm. I do quite like that.
Go for it.
Good for me.
It was a calm shopping episode with a traumatic beginning.
We're Clam.
Yeah,
We're calm. We're Clam.
We're calm.
We're calm.
It's so Clam.
I'm gonna keep it. We're calm. We're Clam. Awesome. Okay. Cool. Okay. Good stuff. Well, I will